have a business or a brand but not really sure how to scale it, you've come to the right place, my friend. I grew my beauty brand to multi-6 figures in just a few years using social media, primarily Instagram. In this video, I'm gonna go over 5 ways I grew my brand to multi-6 figures using social media and how you can do it too. It's not that bad, I promise. Number 1, create connections with micro-influencers and people who genuinely want to see you succeed on social media. I cannot stress this enough because my business would not be anywhere near where it is if I did not have those relationships with other micro-influencers and just people in general. People I do not know in real life and would not know if they had not found me on social media. When I first started my social media journey in 2017, I just started making curly hair content. I did not have my business yet, but I knew my intention was to start a business in the next year or so. So I hopped on to make curly hair content. Now, I did not have a ton of followers, and I think by the time I launched my business, I don't even think I had 3,000 followers. Micro-influencer at best, but through making that account, I met other women who also had, small followings, less than 10,000 followers, and we built genuine connections. When it came time and I provided lots of value for people who were following me. So people were trusting my advice and I was making friends online. When it came time to launch my business, I already had a highly engaged, warm group of people on social media who were ready to support whatever I was throwing out there. So when it came to offering samples to people to just try the products, let me know how you like them, talk about them if you want, I had a good group of people who were ready and willing to take what I was giving to them. And then, because some of those people had highly engaged followings themselves, when they talked about my products, it expanded my reach to more people who were then interested in trying the products as well. That leads me to point number 2. Send out free samples to anyone and everyone who wants it. In the beginning, that can feel like a lot and you don't really know if it's gonna work. You have to spend money on making the product or purchasing the product, the shipping costs, I get it. Before people are willing to take the plunge on you and your business and your product, they need to have some trust in you that you're not going to scam them. So by sending out the product, getting other people to talk about it, you're building that trust. If a micro-influencer has 5,000 followers, a highly engaged following of people who trust what they have to say and they speak highly of your brand and your product. Once that influencer talks about you, their followers are gonna come see what you're all about. And because someone they trust was talking about the product, not just you, someone they don't know, they're a lot more likely to engage with you, engage with your content, and eventually make the purchase. Sending out samples to people should be looked at as an investment. If you send one sample that wound up costing you maybe $8 for shipping plus $5 for the product, that's $13. But you can get even just 10 orders out of the product that you sell for $25. You made $250 off of a $13 investment. Worth it, I'd say. Tip number 3, pick only 1 to 2 platforms to focus on. It can feel like you have to be on every platform all the time. Honestly, sometimes I fall into that trap too. It just feels like you need to be everywhere. And there are some platforms that overlap. However, you can burn out very quickly trying to be everywhere all at once. Oftentimes when you try to do too much at once, you kind of just do everything okay and you don't do anything amazing. When I was growing my business, I focused on Instagram. Instagram was where you could find me. I had a very small following on Facebook because my Instagram post would automatically upload to Facebook. And then once TikTok came out, I had a very small following on TikTok, small following on YouTube, but really my bread and butter was Instagram. Being good on that platform grabbed lots of people's attention. Influencers I did not have previous connections or relationships with were starting to reach out as the brand grew because I was starting to look reputable. And if that many people were trusting my brand and my business, that meant I was probably trustworthy as well to people who were just cold finding me. So find 1 to 2 platforms to focus on. Decide what kind of content you like making. If it's long form content, you like talking a lot and making videos that are 10 minutes long, maybe you should be on YouTube. If you like making short sound bites and short clips, maybe you want to do TikTok or Instagram. If you're more of a blogger, maybe you should be on Pinterest. So figure out what works for you, your business, and what you're offering. Tip number 4, be authentic. It is so easy to see someone else succeeding on social media and feel like if you just copy them, then you too could succeed. But that almost never works, because what's authentic for someone else and is allowing them to succeed is probably not going to be authentic to you. And if you're not authentic, people will see right through it and they are not going to be interested. You want people, and plus you're gonna burn out trying to be something you're not. The best advice I can give is figure out who you are and what your style is. I mean, this will only come in time as you start posting in the first place, but over time as you adapt your style and you find your voice on these social media platforms, people will be drawn to you for who you are and what you have to offer. So just stick to being yourself and be as authentic as you possibly can. No one likes feeling lied to. Number 5, show your face. I know that it can be so scary showing your face, and quite frankly, pretty uncomfortable showing your face when you're not used to it. But people love to see who they're supporting and where their money is going. Don't get me wrong, there are plenty of businesses that succeed without showing a face. And sometimes that's easier to do when you have a lot of other people representing your brand and your business, a lot of other users. You can use user-generated content. But in the beginning, when you don't have that, it's so much easier to just show yourself and show your face. And then people will connect with you on a deeper level because they're not just supporting a product, they're supporting a person. The best advice I can give you for this, if you are feeling uncomfortable showing your face, is just start recording yourself. You don't have to post anything, but just record yourself and watch yourself back. Also, if you're a product-based business, you're probably facing some Q4 struggles like I am. Q4 is always the busiest season of the year for me. And it's literally where I, in the past at least, made half of my annual revenue in like 2.5 months. So if you want to learn more about the tactics I'm going to be implementing this year to try to have the best Q4 yet, watch this video here. I'm going to be going over exactly what I'm doing for Q4 and reminiscing about things I've done for Q4 in the past. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video and you got your 5 takeaways. Next time, guys. See you later.